just what was your attitude going into waking up this morning? Did you think there was a good chance you might play, or did you kind of know it was probably not going to happen? And what was your perspective going in?
Try to get ready for the game, try to do whatever is necessary to put my body in a position to play. But yeah, after I did my treatment, I woke up, did my treatment, got my lift in. We talked as a team, the physio team, and they told me that the right decision for me is not to play the game. And I sprained my ankle in the game 3, I think. Did not supposed to play game 4. Played game 4, sprained it again. So they thought the best for me right now is to not play game 5 and get ready for game 6. So I did my pre-game warm up. I did everything, got my lift in. Mentally, it was a battle. But at the end of the day, you gotta trust your teammates, and that's what I did it. That's what I decided to do.
At Velasquez.
Giannis, I know it's still fresh, but what are your primary thoughts as you look back this season and on your guys' time in the bubble?
As a team, we had fun. I think we enjoy every minute, second in the bubble. Obviously, playing in a place like this with no family, no fans, it was tough. Obviously, that's not an excuse. It's tough for everybody. But looking back to the bubble, obviously, and nobody's going to be happy, for the outcome that we had in a playoff run. But at the end of the day, you got to learn from everything that goes on in your life and in your career, and hopefully we can learn from this and get better as a team and come back, and hopefully you can build a culture in Milwaukee that for many years that we can come out here and compete every single year for a championship.
Eric Name.
Giannis, why do you think this team didn't end up looking like the team that they were before the bubble? Like you guys just didn't look like that team that we saw in March before the stoppage in play. Why do you think that is?
Don't know. If I had the answer, I would have, tell my team, figure out myself, and make our team look the way we look. But at the end of the day, we tried to be ourselves. There was a moment that we looked like ourselves, and but I think as and individually and as a team, we wasn't able to sustain it. Having no crowd, no fans, and not playing in front of 20,000 people, that gives me, the bench, more energy. Obviously, the effects. Because I feel like we have a young team, our bench mob, feeds themselves through the energy of the crowd, and fans know that. And obviously, being here and playing in front of 20 people, 20 cameramans, probably affect us a little bit. And but at the end of the day, as I said, every team went through that. I think it wasn't just us, but it maybe affected us a little bit more.
Dan Wojcicki.
Giannis, over here. You guys obviously are super disappointed with the end result, but you were also involved in something incredibly historic while you were here. How do you balance those two emotions on the way out?
Obviously, it's hard. It's hard to balance those two. But at the end of the day, what we did against the game in Orlando, speaking of basketball, we choose as a team to do both. Is it hard to do both? Yes, it's hard to do both, but that's what we chose as a team, to stand out for something that's bigger than basketball, stand out for something that we believe, and at the same time play basketball. But it's not easy.
Malika.
Giannis, we've heard your teammates over and over again say over these last 2 games that
Yes.
they felt that they needed to do something for you. They needed to support you the way you've supported them. What does that mean to you to have guys who feel like what they want to do is prove to you that they can help you?
Um, obviously, it's a great feeling and having your team going out there and try to play for you also. But they don't have to do that for me, man. They worked hard all year long. They deserve to be in this position. Everybody, I deserve to be in this position. They deserve to be in this position. So, you know, I wanted them. I wanted them to do it for them. Was as I said, when the guy go down and we brothers. We're a team. We lose together. We win together. And you know that's the mentality we have as a team, and that's why I love my teammates. That's why I play hard for my teammates, and they do the same for me. Also, they have my back. I have their back.
Time for two more. Let's go to Kane Pittman.
Hey, Giannis, you sort of spoke about the 24 hours leading up to the game and the pre-game. To this point, you've been relatively fortunate, I guess, not to miss too many games with injuries. When you get to this game, the season's on the line, you're hoping that they can hang on, so maybe you get an opportunity. What are some of the emotions and feelings you're feeling not being able to do anything on court?
Kind of feel lost, to be honest with you. But if it's up to me, I'll play with one leg. I really don't care. But at the end of the day, we have people in the team that sometimes they have bigger say than you, and they have to protect you. They have to protect your health no matter what. And it's good because there's a lot of cases in previous cases in the past that they put the team over the player's health, and I love my organization for that. I appreciate that. They protected me, but I wanted to play. Everybody, I want to play. I know I want to play. My coach know I wanted to play, but at the end of the day, my organization put my health over game 5, and that's big. That's big for me.
Last one is Zora Stevenson.
Giannis, your teammates always talk about the fact that they feed off of your energy, and then you kind of reciprocate that back. So I'm wondering, what have you learned? What's the impact, maybe on the court or off the court, that the guys in that locker room have had on you in this past year?
Man, I play every game, every day I step on the floor, every practice. I play for myself. I represent my family, but at the end of the day, I represent my teammates. Um, as a player, since I was a little kid, I always did that. I never wanted to let my teammates down, and we had great vets that were able to coach me through this journey this year and told me to be more vocal. The same way that I'm on the court and I give them energy and I take energy from them, I got to do the same thing off the court. And it was just like it's hard because as a person I try to uh, be alone, be left alone, but at the end of the day the goal is to always to win a championship, and you can't do that alone. You got to do it with your teammates, and as I said, I had great vets that coached me through this whole journey, and I'll learn a lot from them.